Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing okay. I'm Matei Namoto.
And this is a video about the end of the Voyage Century online era.
Let's see what happens if we try to launch Voyage Century Online starting in August 2023. We get an error message.
Cannot download file.dat. Please select other servers to update and inform our official service staff in time. The web page cannot be found. If you have any web developing knowledge, I'm sure you have a pretty good idea why this is happening.
And the official website is down.
Let's go a few days back to a time when it was still possible to connect to the VCO servers and log in for the very last time. Maybe there were rumors about the server closure way before it happened, but I wasn't that much of a VCO junkie to had caught wind of it before the official announcement was made public on the 29th of June. By the way, if you are nostalgic, this is how the official website used to look like in the end. Dear Captain, we regret to inform you that service for Voyage Century will cease on July 31, 2023. We sincerely thank you for your support and love for the game. Further, they try to apologize for this situation by compensating the disappointed players with prizes in other IGG games, in an attempt to keep as much as possible of the player base on their servers. Possible options: Lords Mobile, Doomsday, Last Survivors, Viking Rise, Castle Clash, Time Princess. This is legit the last time I've successfully opened the VCO client. Although I was actively playing on Columbus at the time of the closure notice, this isn't the server where I've played the most VCO. At the time of recording this footage I didn't had a whole lot of time on my hand, and I was hoping I'll get back on time, the next day, to make an extensive version of it featuring my main character. Spoiler, I didn't. It seems that IGG unplugged the servers at midnight or very early in the morning of D-Day, 31st of July. That's why you can see me here trying hard to remember my VCO passwords. If only I would have had a few more minutes to prepare this better. Hashtag embarrassing. Hashtag new but not only in game. Hallelujah. This is not my main. Only a character that I wanted to train as a support for my main, but I stopped doing that for obvious reasons. Wow! Free silver that I'll never get a chance to use. I can't say no to that. The point that I'm trying to make in this video is that VCO was part of our lives for roughly 1 decade and a half and influenced the gaming experience of many players throughout the years. That's why it's sad for me to see all of this gone all of a sudden. As I've mentioned earlier, the most time I've spent on VCO was not on Columbus, but on Zhenghe, where the number of played hours is easily in the 4 digits. Let's check out the first character I've created in VCO, in the late 2000s. Let's check the Athens warehouse, like one does in VCO. If you're thinking that the magnetic ore is useless after a certain point, and you're wondering what am I doing with it, you got to know that I've been hoarding it since the great shortage of 2009. It's a natural psychological response to material shortage and it's been responsible for cluttering gamers' inventories since the beginning of times. This Highland fossil is useless too, right? Since there's no longer an option available to upgrade level 120 equipment to level 130. For the same reason, it no longer drops. This makes it a very rare item. As a collector, I can appreciate such item. Another rare item that I don't own on any other character is this funny charm. These are just a few of the many small things we'll miss about Voyage Century Online. The bigger ones being, of course, the moments spent with guildmates turned to friends over the years. In Hatsune Miku Project Diva F, if you try to catch an upskirt glance of Hatsune, the game will try to discourage you by resetting the model or making it disappear altogether. Obviously this is not the case with VCO, not for lack of moral standards, but this game is developed in China, not Japan. Take a look at the model's face. if this is the amount of effort they've put in the elements that everybody gets to see with the majority of the charms or suits used, what expectations could you have for less used charms in terms of detail? Anyway, you would think that the end of a game with such an impressive longevity would get more attention and coverage from the gaming community, but, on YouTube at least, I couldn't find any video treating this topic. Let me know in the comments what will you miss the most about VCO. Is it the game features, the graphics, the friends you used to play it with, the storyline? What instances and what missions you enjoyed the most? Returning to IGG's closure notice, the way it was written makes me think that they wanted to keep the players on their own servers, playing different games. Now let's take a look at the BBO announcement that came out only one day after the VCO notice, and compare notes. It says, "Greetings, Captain. We all know that BBO has a VCO in North America that is managed by a local operator. Recently, due to the failure to reach an agreement on continuing cooperation, we have decided to officially shut down the VCO server on July 30th. In order to ensure that our friends in VCO can continue to enjoy the game, BBO will open a new server, Atlantic, on July 20th. In conjunction with the opening of the new server, we will streamline the equipment before level 155, simplify the general system and increase the growth assistance for the land battle Star Soul. Of course, this part of the content also applies to all servers of BBO. We will enable the VCO partner invitation feature in the Atlantic server. These eligible players will receive a new server gift package. BBO will continue to strive to bring better gaming experience to more friends and captains, and we also welcome more captains to join us. Don't get me wrong, I think it's great that the players who choose to continue playing this game are provided with a serious alternative, but I think is a little suspect how the companies involved are trying to appear as they are all buddy-buddy with each other while doing their best to acquire as much of the player base as possible. Okay. This is normally the part where I ask you to like the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And I have nothing against it. If you feel like doing it, go right ahead. But today I have something special for you. If you've watched my previous videos, you might have noticed that one of my favorite streamers is quickybaby. I've been watching a lot of his streams lately to get some tokens, and I've managed to get us a nice juicy code that I'll be giving away to one of you watching this video.
So I would love for you all to click
The link in the description
to be able to go through and check out everything that Hearthstone has to offer with its latest expansion. And remember, you can get yourself a legendary card, the Yogg-Saron card, sorry, Prison of Yogg-Saron, to be able to, if you log in for the event. Alright, so now I'm going to be doing the giveaway. Thank you very much to the 350 people who entered the giveaway using the command over the last hour. I'm going to stop the giveaway now. Boom! Okay, congratulations to Pesticide. Nice. Dusty Pants. Cap Spec. And is that Martinamoto? I will be whispering you. I will be whispering all of you. There's my winners list from last time. I will be whispering you on Twitch the codes so that you can be able to get yourself like the biggest pre-order that Hearthstone has to offer. So if that's not funky, I don't know what is.
If you don't know what Hearthstone is,
Hearthstone is a free-to-play online card game where your goal is to get your opponent's health to 0. You do this by first choosing one of 10 classes, then creating a 30-card deck to smack your opponent in the face until they explode. Each class has their own cards and hero powers, so you can have lots of options to customize your own decks. The end goal of any Hearthstone player is to hit your opponent in the face until they explode.
To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and comment on this video. Obscenities, profanities, and such will not count towards the giveaway, obviously. If you don't play this game and you have no interest in even trying it out, share this video to a friend that might like to. Good luck! Returning to VCO, what are the conclusions? Is it sad that VCO is gone forever? Yes. Is there something we can do about it? Probably not. The harsh truth is that, in this day and age, games are designed to generate money for the companies that are running them, while in the past the emphasis was on user experience because the games used to be offline. Voyage Century Online, although very popular at first, started to lose traction as the competition grew stronger over the years with the launching of newer and flashier titles. To keep up with the times, the developers made changes to the game to make it more financially efficient as a business model, at the expense of game balance. As a consequence, more players left and the numbers kept plummeting until IGG had to finally shut the project down. Maybe it's only me, but deep down inside, probably all VCO and BBO players hoped that the servers would merge one day. If that is the case, we should be overjoyed. Instead, the merger came way too late. I'm sure many of the long-time VCO players won't join the BBO servers and would take the opportunity to move their focus to different things in their life, and I cannot blame them if they do. All I can say is, farewell, VCO. It's been a pleasure. And you'll always have a special place in our gamer hearts.
So if that's not funky, I don't know what is.